shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45LC coming to the hot lead zone. And you know I've gotten a lot of questions about when I size my cast bullets that have been powder coated, and my answer has been that I haven't had to do any sizing because the dimensions are proper for what we're using them for. Well, turns out that with this new Harbor Freight yellow that I'm doing with these 255 grain round nose flat point bullets, that sure enough, after I've powder coated, I'm getting 0.455 inch with these bullets, and that's too big. We need to size them back down to 4.52. So you see, here's one miking at 4.555. All intents and purposes is miking at 4.56. Again, these are too big. We want 0.452 to 4.53. So I'm going to have to size these. Fortunately, it's not hard to do. You just take one of these powder coated bullets, set it on the platform, go ahead and lower it into the press, and then withdraw it, and it's done. Show you that again. Bullet goes on the station, lower it in. Doesn't take a lot of effort. It's sized. Now we're using a 4.52 diameter sizing die, and a lot of that size is because of the powder coating, because the bullet itself is not that big. But notice how the driving bands have been sized and the powder coat's still on there. This is very good. Show you one more. Nicely sized. So that Lyman sizing die does a very good job, as you see here. 4.52 they are. And there they are. Notice again how nicely the driving bands behaved going through the sizer. And the powder coat is really bonded on there nicely. Now, is this a lot of work? And the answer is not really. Did it take a lot of time? No. But the fact of the matter is that if I were loading these without the powder coat, I wouldn't be sizing them, because I've loaded these with 45, 45, 10 without having to size them out of the same mold. But when they're powder coated, I've got to size them. But that's okay. We really don't mind. However, if I were doing 1,000 of these bullets, then that's a fair amount of time. We'll leave it up to you whether you think that's a good idea or not. Notice that after doing that many bullets, that there is just a little tiny bit of powder coat debris left from sizing those, and that was caused by little tags of powder coat on the bases of the bullets that got rubbed off on the sizing procedure. But that's not a lot. The powder coat is basically on there. Notice how the sizing operation has created a very nice, sharp, uniform, square corner of that base. And we like that. Not only that, but also the bottom driving band has been uniformed also. Now this would cause us to believe that this would make these bullets more accurate, but turns out that when we fire these through our revolver or auto pistol, that the gun acts like a sizing die and does the same thing. The important thing is that as this base gets to the end of the barrel, that's what the base looks like. Whether we create that base by sizing here, or whether we create that base as it goes through the sizing die of the gun, is the same effect. So normally sizing down 4/1000 would be quite a chore if we were actually sizing down the lead. Notice how easy that is, even though we're sizing down somewhere around 4/1000. And the reason why is because a lot of the thickness is because of the powder coat. So that what we're doing is we're sizing down to 452, and maybe only 1/1000th of that is the actual lead, and the rest of it is the powder coat, but that's fine. The important thing is the powder coat's not being rubbed off, and you see that it's not. I might just want to go ahead and size them all.